All right. So we're good? Ethan, it's good to have you, buddy.
It's good to be here.
You feeling better today?
Yep.
You're growing your hair out. You're embracing this marijuana being legalized here now?
It's not here.
Oh, it's
New
not?
York.
Ooh. Oh, let's get okay. Thanks for the education. Ooh, me and my tie-dyed shirt. Tactical Distributors. Grateful Ed. Appreciate you. All right. So, how are things going in the engineering world?
It's good. We're busy.
All right. Well, that's all cool. So I want to take a walk down memory lane, if you don't mind. Indulge me, Ethan. So once upon a time, you and I were in Atlanta, GA. So we were doing a little thing called AAC. And a little fella, cute little fella, he walks in one day wanting a job. His name is Jose Onate. So he's obviously adopted because he's as Hispanic as you and I. And so we hired him. Hard-working little fella. Turns out to be, you can argue with me if you want, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say our favorite coworker.
I won't argue. And he's definitely the nicest.
Nicest, funniest, most fun,
Good
best attitude, great time.
Humbling.
So, Jose.
That's not one of them.
He is totally not humble. I mean, you think you are way more fucking handsome than you are. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that.
You got me. You got me on that.
Yeah. So, man, we've been trying to get you up here for so long. It's so good to have you. How you been, buddy?
If I was any better, I'd be you.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't be me. No way, I'd be you. Oh my God, man! If I could be you, I'd throw my life in the garbage.
It's overrated.
So, yeah. So, man, you came. Do you remember what year you came to work with us?
I know it's been probably 10 years ago. Would be a guess.
No, I'd be more than that because I think I was probably getting thrown out then. A little more. So, I mean, I will say this was a golden age of advanced armament. And I think, you helped to take us to the promised land. What do you think, Ethan?
He made work a lot of fun.
He did.
Well,
one thing I enjoy was advanced armament at that point had gotten to the size where, there were cliques.
Oh, yeah.
And the creative and engineering did not mesh well. You might remember this this guy who was in charge of the back named Corey. And
yeah.
Yeah, you
Rings
might have
a
worked
bell.
for him. And he did not. He wasn't really charmed by me or Ethan. And you worked for him, I believe.
Right under him, yeah. He
Yeah.
actually hired me.
He did.
Yep.
How was that?
It was the most intense interview I've ever had. You would have thought I was enlisting into the military.
Takes himself very seriously.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, it's all right. It worked out.
Yeah, it did. So, man, you came to work during a great time there. I mean, it's when, we're working on the Honey Badger 300 Blackout, silencers, the company's booming. It's a great time. So, you come to work there. What'd you start doing?
I came along first, and I believe I started assembling Pilot 2s. That was my first thing I remember.
Or 22 silencer.
Yep, the Pilot 2, because, David Butler, he
Yeah.
said, hey, man, you want a cool job? I was like, sure.
Oh, so you got the job by there. David was already working there.
Yeah, he was there, and I was stacking cans at Kroger on night shift.
Really?
Like,
And you're like, I've got my dream job, David.
yeah, I'm
Suck
like,
it.
I prefer to build these cans and stock them.
Yeah, so you came to work there. So what are your memories, recollections? What was going on? How'd you like it?
Man, I loved it. It was cool. I remember driving there like, man, I hope I get out of where I'm at now. And opening that front door, there wasn't really any logos on the building. You didn't know it was there.
Nah, we were on the down low.
Yeah, for sure. Walk in, and I'm like, how do I get in this place? It's like a space shuttle. And I'm like,
Okay, so you're not a Star Wars fan. So I built it out to be like, I don't know, one of those Empire ships. It was supposed to look awesome like Star Wars. Is that what you thought when you walked in? Space shuttle, I'll take it.
I don't want to tell you this because I've never told you this. I've never seen Star Wars.
Explains why you work for Corey. Okay. All right. So So what do you think? You know, you get there, it looks awesome. You charm Corey, you get the job.
Yeah. He asked me, he goes, "What do you think about guns?" I was like, "I don't know anything about them. I don't know nothing."
And he's like, "I know everything. I can teach you."
He was hardcore deaf there, and
God,
I was
he was
like,
such a douche.
and that was maybe I was the first hire with Remington HR because it had that lady. I don't remember her name.
Oh, Melissa Cofield.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made fun of my resume format and everything, but hey, I made it. So what's that say about them?
Well, I will say little Corey works for a woman installing pools now. So what's it say about him? Because here you are on top of the world.
Living the life.
So you work at Bagheera now.
Yes, sir.
So you've made them the great company they are. Because they were like, I would say, Nate, the CEO, we did the last podcast with him, but I would say they were floundering before you got there.
I helped.
Yeah.
You could call me a little life raft, you know.
Yeah, I would say good hire. Good hire. He got lucky. Fucking struck gold mine. Looks like a superstar. I mean, all he's doing there is picking up scraps. They throw me out, and he goes, smart hire. Swoops in there, gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Not bad.
So, what I remember of you outside of being just, an underrated great time, you were in the party crew with me and Ethan.
Yep.
And so you started doing our Cerakote there. Yeah, became the first, I'm going to say worldwide Cerakote professional.
Yeah, because we got that in the mail with no instructions because we're using gun coat. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then this stuff showed up, and it was just like, figure it out. We actually stored it. You remember storing it in the refrigerator with our monsters? That was a terrible idea.
I don't remember any of that.
Me neither. My brain hasn't worked since.
So, what's so I don't know. You did a lot of things. You worked in assembly.
Yep.
I remember you helping me when I would go back and help with shipping and receiving. We're trying to get stuff out.
Yep.
But I don't know. It was a great time. We did the silencer shoots. You told me a great story earlier about which I didn't even know, and I'm pissed at you about. So, so your boss Corey passed out at one of the silencer shoots, bonked his noggin.
Yeah, I remember. Gosh, it was so hot. That was in Tig, Memphis, right? It's like that awkward triangle.
It was
West Memphis, Arkansas. Well,
it's like all four corners in
so
that.
hot.
Yeah, it was.
I was out of my element.
Yes.
But my man didn't pass out and bonk his head like a dumbass.
Not that you know.
He hit it good.
Yeah. So, what are some of the funny memories there?
From the shoot itself, or just?
I don't give a shit. Let's just talk some bullshit, man. What about the company? What about your life there?
Oh, man.
Now you've got to pursue a career in firearms thanks to Corey hiring you.
Yeah, it was never planned. I look back at what I'm doing now, and I found this old book when I was in school, kindergarten. What would you want to do for a living? I wanted to be a trash man, so I could wave at people.
Well, you did work. You did work at Dead Air, right? Woo! God, I'm on fire. So, but that was what you picked out. You wanted to be a trash man in kindergarten.
Yeah, just so I could wave at nice people. I said. Simple man.
I think
simple.
Ethan and I would both classify you as a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I appreciate that.
Except for the fist fights, Xbox, lunchtime at AAC.
Yeah.
These guys would get
There were
crazy.
fist fights.
Oh man,
It
I
got
missed
crazy.
everything.
dude, it would get so bad in there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And they were just fighting over whose turn it was.
And being fat, you could just flop gut on people, and they'd get out of the way because they're grossed out by it.
Use your mask,
Yeah,
knock
I'm
him
like,
out of the way.
Get off.
Yeah, David Butler, he's a skinny little thing. He's a little girl.
He didn't get many turns.
No. No, poor David.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, we did some cool shit for you guys there because
Oh,
I built that whole cantina from like Star Wars,
Mhm.
and the idea was we'd eventually get a chef or something in there. So you guys had that for lunch. So you had this whole area. That factory was fucking awesome.
Oh man, nothing like
so
it.
good.
I would tell people about it, and they're like, and I'd send pictures. They're like, "Is this real?"
Where
Well,
do
yeah,
you
I look
learn?
at it every day.
You know, my idea when I built that facility was, you know, the military was a lot of our business in, and I wanted them to walk in and be like wooed, like, oh my God, they could probably be building spaceships here. Because remember the conference room, you had to walk around to get the cantina like the Millennium Falcon. It was like so great.
And the whole roof was blacked out, so it looked like a forever roof ceiling. It was neat.
Yeah, that was a cool place.
It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
So you guys are playing Call of Duty and shit,
Yeah.
and fist fighting in the lunchroom.
Yep, fist fighting and drinking monsters.
Yeah, well, we didn't have much HR there, so it was, you know, it's basically the Wild West. It was an unruly time. I mean, it was, you know,
it's where you went to work to become a man.
I agree.
Yeah, it wasn't for the weak. Just a 5-day work week.
Well, for some of you, everybody that worked under Corey, everybody worked under me, worked all the time. So what else? You reminded me of we did what'd you say, a Nerf competition? And now I vaguely kind of remember us doing a Nerf competition.
Yeah, we had our free lunch Friday, which, man, that was so cool.
So we just provide you guys with free lunch?
Yeah, every Friday we would all build that partnership, go all eat dinner or lunch together. We're driving. I actually rode with you, and you busted it around. You're like, we're getting Nerf guns. We're going to have a war. And I'm like, all right, let me put on my seatbelt. Let's go.
Were we in the Lamborghini?
We were in your Raptor.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Probably jumped some curbs.
You whipped it around in front of the Mall of Georgia. Like, I seen 2 traffic violations right there. I'm like, hell yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I didn't much care there. I got away with a lot. Yeah, and so what happened? Go get the Nerf guns. Because I remember having some kind of competition, but I did not remember what you told me.
Yeah, we went, and we looked like 2 weirdos because we're walking through, I think it was Target, 2 buggies, strapped, full, ready to clap. You know what I mean? Like daring somebody to say something, like begging them.
I'll shoot you with a Nerf.
I mean, we look like 2 big perverts, to be honest. I'm glorifying it. But yeah, we went back, and everybody's like, "Oh, you got the itis from eating. You're sleep." All right, it's wartime. We just started lighting people up, and we just had this massive war. And remember, you'd park your Jeep in there.
Oh yeah, inside, because they didn't have doors or top and stuff on it.
I remember trying to weasel into it, but I'm heavy set, so I tried to get up. Like I got parched and winded halfway, and then I just hid, and I was like, "This is where I become a sniper now. I wait." So halfway through,
you wedged yourself in the Jeep.
So I'm stuck. But I was ready. I mean, I really wanted to call a timeout and have you come winch me out, but you were off, protecting the other land.
Yeah. And you told me you won 9 AR-15s and 300 blackouts.
The blackouts.
What was I doing? Jesus.
Probably fixing the fenders on your Jeep. I probably totaled it.
I mean, I still have that Jeep, and you're right. The fenders, the clips are all broken on it. But I really gave away that many guns?
So don't quote me, but I think it was around Christmas time. We did like a food for the unfortunate people of some sort. I don't remember the exact cause. I know that's I'm going to
the
hell.
Poors.
Yeah, somebody that needed help. And so every food item you brought in, because we had our blims, bad anodizing or something like that.
Okay, for the guns.
Yeah. And the last day, I bought $150 in ramen noodles. And each packet, it's like $30. Each packet was a lottery or a raffle ticket, so I'm like, oh, here you go. Jose Onate. All right, pick something from the table. It's like a blim can. I'm like, I'll take a blackout. Cool. I had a few of them already. Somebody else won. Oh, cool. I'll take a blackout. At one point, there was 8. I had 8, and I looked like the biggest asshole. Because, that was...
I'm sure it made me and Ethan happy. I don't even remember this.
I'm just sitting there. Remember the little janitor guy? We had the little cleaning crew that would come in.
Yeah.
And Mike Kojan.
Yeah, nicest guy, QC guy.
Greatest guy ever.
He's great.
Never won a damn thing there. Had the worst luck when it come to winning stuff. and never had AR because he was a little cheap. You know, he wouldn't buy
Oh,
one.
man had a family.
Yeah, I get it. I was like, Mike, here you go. You get an AR. I just started handing them out.
Jose Winfrey.
The little janitorial guy walked by. I'm like, are you a felon? He goes, no.
Did you seriously?
I go, are you a felon? He goes, no. Why? I go, then you get a blackout. I wanted my hands clear from that. I didn't. He's like, thanks, man.
So Corey and his little tribe of douchebags that work back there with you, making you feel guilty for winning everything, and so you start just giving the guns away.
Well, what do I? You were already very generous. You know, you would here, man. You gave me my first AR, actually.
Really?
No kidding. I was there for like a year, and
Dude.
you're like, hey, man, when do let's go shoot? I'm like, I don't have AR. I don't even know what that is.
Well, I'm trying to think back to the time you sent me a thank you card for that.
It was probably that time.
No, I think I didn't get it.
Dude, friendship all these years, man. It's in your
That's
spam
so
box.
awesome. Yeah, it's in my spam box out there by the mailbox. The spam. Oh, man, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean it is like you get a good crew, you know, and you do stuff like that. It's like, you know, you can be successful. It's
Yeah.
easy to be generous. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I want everybody to have some of our products.
You actually gave me a Noveski.
I did.
Yep. You did.
I was probably too generous.
Now, knowing what I know, I was like, wow, what a gift.
Yeah.
And then again, very generous again.
What'd Corey give you?
Grief.
Yeah.
Lots of grief.
Ethan give you
No.
anything other than a good time and laugh, maybe a little tickle?
Good beers and high fives.
Well,
from Ethan.
okay. Well, I can't argue with beers.
Ethan's smooth, man.
He is. An underrated kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underrated
Yeah.
and underestimated.
Yeah, sort of down low, sort of.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I
Maybe
agree.
next time you'll estimate me.
Anything's possible.
Mm. All right. Well, you remember the day they came in there with security guards with guns and led me out of there?
And soft core or soft like body. And like the body.
I was not down with the softcore porn. Like, bring the hard stuff for me.
No, they
buddy.
like had body armor. Remember, like under their, because you can see the bulge
Yeah.
on, you know.
Yeah, I remember, and I remember how serious the guy was. Now, like the first guy when he positioned himself when I walked out of my office, and it's like you really think this is how I'm gonna die, getting shot by a rent-a-cop? Like,
It was awkward because we had
it
enough.
more awkward for them.
We were testing enough fire. I mean, come on, if we were crazy or something, you know. I mean,
Well, you know, the whole goal of that was to, like, they thought there'd be mutiny because they knew that a lot of you were loyal to me, and that they wanted to convince you guys that I was some sort of criminal and intimidate you guys into not walking out or doing anything.
didn't work
Well, I mean, it did work.
for some.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I think for some, you know, because they, you know, they took key people and gave them promotions and raises in order for them to testify against me. But I didn't see you at trial, so I appreciate that.
Well, that's a test of character. That's all that was. Dead presidents make people fold.
Oh, Jesus. Make a note of that shit. Yeah. So, you know, that was a story I heard was after I was gone, they put you guys in front of my office and had people like tossing the couch where you guys are like viewing the office, making you think, oh, we can't tell you what Kevin did.
It was like a TV show.
Yeah.
I honestly, yeah, it was awkward. It was, I don't know. It was just like,
What'd they say
why?
to you guys?
So a lot of they left the production guys alone because, you know, if we stop, you lose money.
Yeah.
So it didn't really, it wasn't too bad back there on that side. But of course, all of us are like drafts going, what is happening? Did he kill someone?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well, how'd it go after that? Who was in charge after I was gone?
we had several people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's when the executives came down. Man, there's too many to name. It was John Day was one of them?
Oh, yeah.
Jason Schabel. Schabel. I mean, there's so many. It was
Shit.
new people in suits every day.
Yeah. I wonder where they all are now. Not here.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Not kicking it.
So what happened when all that ended? Like from your perspective. So you're showing up to work every day, doing your job. You show up one day. What goes on?
So we're there. You know, I'm like, okay, this is where it's headed. You know, you make that mental note, like, this is now temporary, which sucks because it was like, man, this was a cool thing.
Yeah, we had a good thing going.
You mentally check out, get proactive on what you got to do to make ends meet. And, you know, they came in like every few weeks and they would just straight lie. We're not going anywhere. You're fine. Your jobs are stable. Don't worry about it. I'm like, you know, taking that with a grain of salt. I know how it goes. So we,
is that how Bagara is now?
No way, man. Bagara is number one.
Bagara, my bad.
Bagara.
They're awesome though. That's a good company.
It is. I
glad
like
you
it there.
landed
It's a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah, I like the guy you got running that place way more than those douchebags at Remington.
You know, I couldn't even compare it. I mean, it's the right size without being over big, and it's just like it's a family there. You know, there is that camaraderie. We all do things together. I mean, pre-COVID, that kind of messed all that up. But one of my times there that I remember the best is I got a video. I'm sitting in there working, and I hear ding, 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 ding. Nate brought a damn ice cream truck and pulled it in the damn building for everybody.
In the building?
A whole damn ice cream truck.
In the building.
Yeah.
If this is the building, the ice cream truck was in here.
I did right in you.
Dude, I mean, hollering it out.
That's pretty cool. He one up me there. I never thought about an ice cream truck.
That's easy. You know, you just pull in. Everybody got a little ice cream.
Stick it right in there.
Yeah, just
give everybody stick it. Stick it in there. Give everybody an ice cream.
Do a burnout. Burn rubber in it.
Well, yeah. So it just slowly. So to back up from.
Back up.
So back at AAC Remington, so they just come in every few weeks, tell you you're golden.
Yeah, I was like, it's like we're getting report cards. You did good. Well, I would hope my check was there. You know, thanks. I'll be good next week too. I swear. It was just dumb. Got weird. You know, there's new people and they're acting like your friend. I mean, you know what it's like. They'll act like your best damn friend.
Yeah, fake ass bitches.
They'll pat you on the back while they're cutting you on the backside of, you know, stabbing you.
It's one of my favorite tattoos I've ever seen. You ever seen the one, Thomas? You might have seen this, like in the tattoos and whatnot. My favorite one is there's a knife a guy got put on his back, and it's got a string on the knife with a tag hanging on it that says "From a Friend."
Oh, deep.
Yeah, it's pretty
deep
good.
as the
I know
cut.
I got this giant scar on my back from an accident, and I'm like, that'd be a perfect tattoo.
You don't have one yet, do you?
Nah, I'm tattoo-less, but I
Tonight.
think I'm going to check. You want to go get one tonight?
Yeah.
I'll go get one.
What do you want to get, Ethan? What are you going to get?
If Ethan agrees, I'll get one. We'll go.
Nate?
What the fuck?
You
we
want a
got to
tattoo?
lose? Nate, come on, tattoo. You get it somewhere where you can't see. Put it somewhere where your wife won't even see it, like your balls. No, that's a joke. What?
Can I get a mini fix? On your ankle?
Yeah, if you get a tattoo, you get a mini fix.
Not on his ankle.
Tramp stamp.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
I wouldn't even let you do it, Nate. I like you enough to where you ain't getting a tramp stamp.
I'd come back and go, New Hampshire's weird. Look what happened.
I got this and pregnant.
Things are weird.
I mean, I'll go get one tonight if y'all will. I don't even have one. Like, what do you got?
I don't know what I would get.
I don't either. But, you know, it's like Ethan and I talk about times like, you know.
We don't talk about getting tattoos together.
Never tattoos, but we've talked about a lot of things because there's a lot of, like, you know, like problems, things you're trying to solve, you're working on for a long time. And, you know, and sometimes, you know, we solve shit with being 3-4 beers deep.
Oh, yeah.
And so we've expanded upon that, you know, and even like Joe Rogan in his podcast talk about like hallucinogens. You know, like I've never done drugs. Ethan doesn't, same way. And it's like if we had a doctor to sort of monitor it and provide us with hallucinogens, like I would fucking try it because, you know, the idea of getting, you know, your mind in a different place to try to solve some problems.
Sure. If there was, you know, this is my drug. I like whiskey.
Yeah, me too.
Think about it. If you didn't have drugs, you wouldn't have good music, simply put.
I don't know.
Name one singer.
Is that true?
I mean, I think Jimi Hendrix quit. Music
Well,
got weird, and then he OD'd.
Yeah, you're probably right. Taylor Swift, I mean, that's my anthem.
She turned all rappish at that one song.
No shit.
My girlfriend introduced me to that song. I was like, man, this is
All right,
catchy.
well, let's go back. We're getting in the weeds now. Anyway, tattoo, I'm open to it. If we come up with something cool, if Ethan goes or Nate goes, we'll do it together. I don't give a fuck. What do I care?
I can see the look in his
I don't
eye.
know.
I'm thinking Jose's trip to New Hampshire. Fucking plane ticket.
Plane ticket or just a little New Hampshire this
No.
way sign?
No, Jose cannonballing
into
into the ocean.
We almost
through
did
the
last.
ice?
We almost did that last night.
Oh, yeah, we made a deal. We should go do it today. So we had a handshake deal that we'd go do the polar plunge in the ocean over here.
You guys missed it by about a month.
Well, that's for you people born here. I
Yeah.
think for Jose and I, who are from south of the border, it's plenty cold for us to freeze our little balls off.
We called it off because it was snowing. Nobody was.
I just
yeah.
thought it was late and we couldn't get a video.
Yeah, that was it. I wanted to do it. He didn't.
I'll go do it. I'll regret it, but I'll go do it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go get a tattoo if you want. I mean, it's easy for you. You got all this shit all over you. You really had to put your name on your arm like you're going to forget it?
Because nobody believes me.
That your name's Jose?
It's been so awkward. So I'll
What's
talk.
your middle name?
I don't have one.
His middle name is Two Creepy Kids with Gas Masks.
Look, tell me these aren't COVID kids. I called this shit 3 months ago. 3 years ago. I've had this
3 months ago.
I
Wow,
called
a
3 months
little late to the party. It's like
Nostradamus.
3 years ago.
Jose Nostradamus. A note.
A notebook.
Ethan, you got a middle name?
I do.
Michelle.
I do.
Michelle.
It
Oh,
is.
I forgot you're French. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Come on.
I didn't.
Oh.
I forgot about it until I said it, honestly.
He never tells me nothing no more.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you don't swing by.
yeah.
He had to ask me for my number. It's been the same number for 20 years.
Did you know that Jose's first flight ever, which kudos to his boss. So he is so redneck and ridiculous, he was afraid to fly. His first flight ever in a fucking airplane was from Atlanta to Spain. How great is that?
It was a
It's
lot.
pretty good.
It was a lot. I like to dive in, kind of like I will in the ocean tonight.
What'd you take to get on the plane?
So I'll be completely honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I went to the doctor. I'm like,
You pussy.
dude, it was like a Sunday, and he's like, we're leaving. You got to go Friday. I was like, oh crap. So I went to the doctor, and I was like, I've never flown, and I know every drug addict says this, but can I have some drugs? Because I'm nervous. He's like, yes, I will give you this. It's very powerful. Don't drink on it. I said, you have my word. I won't drink on it.
And that was a lie?
Well, so I'm taking this Xanax and drinking whiskey on the plane.
Okay.
Hoping.
You got to have something to wash it down.
Yeah, it gets caught in your throat. I've never took a Xanax.
I haven't either.
Experience with whiskey. It wasn't nothing crazy, but I'm like, I'm going to force myself to go to sleep because this is a long flight. I'm sitting in the window. It's 3 a.m., and I'm just watching everything on the plane, like all the little movements. It's pretty cool. Like, oh, this wing looks like it's about to shear off and we're going to die.
Oh, so you're one of those. You think
Yeah,
every
I'm like,
old thing.
like this, just staring. And the little lady comes up. She's like, oh, nice Southern lady. Oh, sweetheart, it's going to be okay,
Oh, she knew you were a big pussy.
Well, yeah, it was all over my face. You could
Yeah.
read it. I'm not acting cool.
Jesus.
No, I couldn't.
We're trying to make this PG-13.
I couldn't hide it, man.
Mile High Club. Gonna get it all in first flight.
I look like John Coffey from Green Mile, just sad and tired and scared, afraid of the dark. And she's just looking. She's just looking, and she goes, you know what? It's fine. Go to sleep and rest. I was like, yeah, it's my first flight. Sure. I'm a little anxious. She goes, holy shit, to Spain? I go, see, you understand what I'm saying.
She's like, we're completely over the ocean.
She goes,
if we crash, there's no hope of you surviving.
Dude, exactly. She goes, I don't even like working these flights. I was like, all right, well, I'll be all right. Hell with me, right? I'll be fine.
Long story short, he wakes up on the flight home.
Yeah. It was a cool experience. Everything that could go wrong shy of crashing a plane happened to me on that trip. Everything. Like, thank God we didn't crash, but everything that you dread against on a flight can happen. Leaving
I don't know. You ever seen snakes on a plane?
Hell yeah. That's the best documentary ever.
It's been too fucking long, Jose. Oh, God. Ethan, you got some input?
No.
You normally have way more than this.
He flies all the time.
He's like, makes on a play. What else did I have? I had some notes from us talking.
Oh, God.
So after I was thrown out, they put security guards and metal detectors.
We needed outhouses.
In Advanced Armament, they really put security guards and metal detectors.
Yeah. I don't know if we can add clips to this. I could send some over, and I got video.
Absolutely.
I got
Video of
video. I got
Video.
Yeah.
So okay. So I heard there was a fuck. I smell doo doo.
This is new to him too, right?
I didn't tell him.
I've been gone from AAC for 4 or 5 months before that.
So they got airport metal detectors. You know, you walk through it, I think, to prevent theft.
Who was stealing stuff?
I know. That was like the best group of guys ever. Nobody was
We
even
did not have a
No.
thievery problem.
at all. You know, they wanted this just in case we revolted, you know, attack the man. Whatever. Dummies.
So they stopped them. Get this.
But they give you all the guns once you get in.
Yeah.
Well, get this. They had a, it's a gun company. You worked there.
I'm aware.
Silencers, guns, ammo. They couldn't bring pocket knives in.
What?
Yeah, no pocket knives.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. It makes so little sense. You're saying the right thing.
We didn't even lock up the guns or the ammo.
Exactly, and it still wasn't locked.
And clearly, it's a miracle we didn't get shot to death.
But at least we didn't get stabbed
Yeah.
or cut.
I'd rather get shot than stabbed, I think.
Whoa, probably. So anyway, you're coming in one day and fuck doo doo happens.
So I come in early because, you know, we're cranking out numbers. So I get there early, and I walk in, and I'm like looking through the little thing, because you know how where you walk in, the wall would open. And I'm like, where's the little security guy? Because he was the one that would let you in. And all of a sudden, thank you, very kind sir. And we walk in, and I'm looking around, and this guy goes, all I hear is, fuck! And I hear it echo, because you know that building echoed.
Oh, yeah.
So it was
loud.
I was like, what is this? And I see big security guy running, and he stops. I go, you all right, man? What's going on? He's like, I shit my pants. He had doo-dooed. He had doo-dooed.
I mean, we had some crazy times, but I don't ever remember anybody shit.
Nothing ever went that crazy.
Yeah.
So he
Smell my fingers.
No, it was smell my back.
I gotta tell that story.
He was there.
Oh, you were? Oh, wait, no. Finish your story. I'll tell mine.
So the guy talks to me, and he goes, dude, I crapped my pants. I got to go. Hang tight. And he walks out, and it was all the...
So he makes you the security guard.
Yeah.
I don't trust you to come in this building and not go through metal detector, but now I trust
gotta
you.
give me
Well,
your pocket knife, but okay. now you're
The priorities changed.
Yeah. Well,
As quick as his underwear.
Not as quick.
Dude, but what I can't understand, and I've never been a big guy in science, but I don't know how you get it up to your neck. Like, it's
did
like
you
he did
see
it on a
where he
slip and
wa-
slide. I couldn't do that on purpose.
Did you? Well, I mean, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've shit my pants before,
Well,
Who ain't?
come on.
Who ain't?
Yeah.
but the only time I've ever seen it up my back, or when Ethan, oh, not my back, but and you can probably testify to this, Ethan, because you've also had children. Jose, you not yet. My kids when they were little. And the diapers, go like 3/4 of the way up the back. Sometimes, and then they're laying down in the car seats and stuff all the time. They, it shit the diaper. Like sometimes it's up the back.
Yeah, a little velocity.
Only time I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
I've never had it come outside of my pants, especially above.
I don't even think I could on purpose. That's what's confusing. I want to understand, but
what
I
do you
can't.
think? What do you think? Was he doing jazzercise or something?
We did have a pull-up bar. I don't know if he hung upside down and it happened, maybe.
That's the only thing I can imagine is gravity.
You got to start wearing underwear.
Dude, uncomfortable. And I thought everybody there, he told me, he goes, don't say nothing. I'll be back.
Then why'd you tell me on the way out?
Jose keeps no secrets.
I walked in and wrote on the whiteboard, security gone for the day, crapped his pants. I felt bad for the guy, man.
I'm gonna post this. Social.
Really? That's why you
I
told
mean, shit
everyone at
happens,
work?
no pun intended, but never. I don't know. I was like, we sell shirts here, man.
Do we have a picture of him we can post?
Yeah, we have a video he showed me earlier.
Oh,
Not of the projectile.
But of the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay.
Can we post that? You going to give it to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
You remember the John Hollister story?
I don't. There's
Yeah.
a lot with John. I don't.
Well, yeah. Well, John Hollister, somebody great we all love. So, remember how he used to always claim to be such a ladies' man?
Yeah.
Do you remember? I mean, if you don't, you can say you don't.
Right.
Okay. So, he used to say this all the time. And I remember it was like a Monday morning. And we're all hanging, we get to work. We're all hanging out. You having coffee, whatever, hanging out in the front. Hey, what the fuck did you do this weekend? And John was always like, oh, I was at the club. I had bitches all over me. We were like popping bottles. I was like, I'm chafed from friction dances. Like, I got laid so many times. And we're always all like, yeah, well, about that. So, John, I've known you for a dozen years. I've never seen you with a girl. Like, I'm just throwing it out there, And so one Monday morning, I probably, wasn't in the mood for some bullshit. And John claims that. And you were there, right?
I was there.
And so he's like, oh, and everybody was like his ex-girlfriend, his ex this. And I'm like, what are you, 1,000 fucking years old? Like, I've had 3 ex-girlfriends in my life. And it's like always that. And one, he's flying them in from, the Niagara Falls area, tapping that ass. And I'm like, So one morning it was like, whatever. He says this shit Monday. And I'm like, in front of a few people, I'm like, you are full of shit.
Just straight.
Called him out. And shame on me. I probably shouldn't have done this. And I'm like, you did not have a lady here this weekend. You are not tapping all the ass. You did not get laid this weekend. And he's like, and I'm like, oh, you're full of shit. Okay, John, whatever. And you know what he said to me?
What?
You want to smell my fingers?
No.
He said, you want to smell my fingers? He's like fucking 45 years old. Says that to me.
Did you?
You want to smell my fingers? I'm like, no, I do not. But he was so enraged.
He was dead
That
serious.
was his response. And he like marched towards me like this.
And you took off. Like, get out of here, man.
I think I don't. What did I do? Do you remember? I don't know. I'm sure it was. I was not
No.
sniffing fingers.
We were all on our way out to lunch.
Oh, is that what it was?
Somehow we all just managed to go to lunch. I could have swore you were there.
Did you make him wash his hands just in case?
No, I just didn't want him to touch my food because I figured, whatever dude he was touching, I didn't want that on my fries. I didn't know. No, but it was like, oh God,
That's
bless your
funny.
heart, John. Oh, it was so gross.
I love him.
Oh, and I still remember he was wearing the little short shorts with his little chicken legs. Oh God, I loved Hollister.
Dude, we had so much character there.
Oh yeah, with Murs. Oh God, everybody wanted to kill him. I wanted to kill him, but he was so great at his job, and he was so goofy.
And he was also super nice.
He's the nicest guy.
That was the thing
like
that shocked
Hollister.
me. Yeah.
Like the nicest fucking guys.
Like all the guys there were just super
No,
nice.
not Corey. He was a douche.
That was
But-
his buddy.
No, that was not my. It was your buddy. But yeah, we did have a ton of nice people. Eric Burt. Yeah, just so many great people. David Butler. I mean, just all the guys. It was a cool time.
They all worked together. Like it would just
Yeah,
went together.
Yeah, most people. It's a delicate thing to balance in like a company and the personalities. And we had it was very eclectic there because remember we even had Robert Silvers who not too many people liked, but I mean he had his place.
He was different.
Maybe not.
I loved working with him. But
So I think you paid me to hug him the first time I met him.
Did that? Sounds like something I would do.
But
because he was so weird about people touching
and
him.
he just went, "Nice to meet you," because he's a robot.
Oh,
he was a robot
He's totally a robot or a
clone.
No, what are the things in Terminator? He was a
T-1000?
Terminator.
I would say he's not a Terminator. But yeah, he's an alien.
He was.
Yeah. He's fucking weird.
I always loved traveling with Robert.
Oh,
so strange. Oh my God.
What'd you guys talk about?
Not girls.
No, just everything. Like he could talk about anything.
He's a brilliant guy. Like, I give Robert shit, but I mean, Robert taught me a lot. He was great for the company. He was difficult to deal with. He was a pain in the fucking ass. He's a brilliant guy, knew about a lot of stuff. He was very interesting, very peculiar.
Because he invented the little photo mosaic things, right? The Bob Marley thing or the software?
Yeah, so photo
He did
mosaic.
not invent Bob Marley.
No.
Yes, he did. You're so dumb, Ethan. So, yeah, So when he was at MIT, one of his graduate projects was photo mosaic. So mosaic wasn't a new thing, but what he did that was interesting, like his intellectual property, his patent, the stuff that's made him really wealthy, is basically when you put the pictures together, what makes it blend is you blend the edges of the photographs, and it makes it look correct. And, and still to this day when he explained it to me, and, like I'm relatively creative and artistic, and he explained it to me, and I can tell now if it's a Robert Silver's mosaic or it's a knockoff. And that was just his graduate project from, from college. I mean, he's an interesting guy. He was really interested in photography and then art, and he wasn't really an artist. He was a little more of a scientist. What would you call it?
Science artist.
Yeah, and then he got interested in firearms, and I mean he's just way smarter than average.
Yeah.
And if you can tolerate him, he's gonna help you to be better at whatever you do. But he'd try you motherfucking patience, I'll say that. And I love Robert, and I won't say I have a debt to him now because Robert benefited greatly from stuff we did together, and he wanted credit because he was pretty well known as a photographer because he was pretty technical. And then the art world, he wanted to be known in the gun world. So a lot of stuff we'd develop, Ethan and I and the other guys, he would get credit for it because he would take that, rather than payment. And at the time, we didn't have a lot of money, so it made a lot of sense because I think Ethan and I, we both like money. We got kids, you got to feed them.
Yeah.
And, credit's great, but I think where Ethan and I generally always find common ground is we want to develop products. And Robert wanted credit more than he wanted to develop things, and a little bit. But Robert was also interested in innovation, developing product, and it worked good while it worked. But Robert's one of those guys where he had become independently wealthy, and he could make a lot more money outside of the firearms industry. So I know it was always a struggle for him and his family, and he was kind of really given to that direction where. I don't know. I don't think Ethan or I probably either one had aspirations of being like wealthy.
Yeah.
Ethan probably, if he had his choice, from things that I know of him, and you respond, but he'd probably rather be working on a Formula One team or race cars or something like that.
Yeah, and that's where I thought I was going to go right out of college.
Yeah, but, it's opportunity. He goes to college 15 minutes from SIG, and it just kind of works out that way. And there aren't a lot of jobs in Formula One or race car teams.
Yeah, I had a job lined up, but it was halfway across the country.
Oh, that would
Had
be
to go
cool.
Yeah, but Michigan.
Knowing
what I know now. Like, all I'd seen of Michigan was Detroit, like, when I went to visit.
Yeah.
Not
but where Mitch lives is fucking great.
Yeah. Had I known things now that I know then, I'd be smarter then.
But, it works out good for us. And, I think everyone that loves firearms, like, to toot Ethan's horn a little bit. So, 20 years later, he's affected a lot of change and improvement in the industry, and so it's a good thing he's here.
Yeah.
But I think the same thing for me. When I was young, I had absolutely zero interest in firearms. It's the way it works.
Yeah.
We end up here. I'm happy. I get to do a lot of shit I like every day. I get to work with people that I love, and it's a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't have thought I wanted to be a trash man. Thank God I'm not.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
I have documents.
Maybe one day.
Yeah,
you get there one day.
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, the old security guard.
I wish you could have saw it.
I'm looking at my notes here.
I want the security camera footage.
I know they were there. Man,
I
they
know
had that thing locked down tighter than Fort Knox. the country singer.
Oh, fucking. You know, it is so funny. Knox Williams, Franklin Williams, who goes by Knox. So he worked for us at Advanced Armament. He was my assistant's assistant. So he is the dumbest fucking kid in a really smart family. He was my nighttime nanny's cousin, who he got an internship in high school there because she asked me, and she took care of my kids, so she got it. And he came to work there, and then he was my assistant's assistant, and she tried several times to get me to fire him because he was a dumbass. And it was so funny, you know, she wanted me to fire him. I get fired. He's instantly promoted and given a raise of 300%. And is in charge of American Silencer Association. Now, it's American Suppressor Association, I think. You know, he changed the name. And testified against me at court and everything. Yeah, what a fucking douchebag. But, oh my God, anybody that follows this or the American Suppressor Association, where'd you get that? Knox's Facebook?
No, I'd been following him since, you know, back at AEC, and then it just kind of went stagnant, and then one day it popped up, and I was like...
And it's on his Facebook, that video you
Instagram.
showed. Instagram.
I believe.
Oh, so that song is... So he does that regularly. He, like, videos himself playing guitar and singing.
You know, as crazy as I am, I can't even do karaoke. I'm so shy.
Oh God, it was uncomfortably terrible, and it made me laugh so fucking hard.
You didn't buy the album?
Yeah, because it was like 3 cents on, and then no, but what? It's horrible. Yeah, what a bunch of characters we had back then.
It was, oh man, why didn't we have a show?
Well, I'd forgotten about the reality show we were working on until you told me. So
know.
what was that one?
Gun Life to Live.
Gun
I
Life
actually
to-
named it, and it was Troy Galata and the
That was
Student of the Gun.
Student of the Gun. Yeah. So they and I forgot until
They
you brought this up
interviewed
to me.
all of us. Were you not up? Because we had
That sounds like something I would have avoided.
no
Yeah,
way.
you might. I don't even remember this, but I remember talking to them, but I don't remember this part of it.
They videoed all of us as like a filling out the person.
In hindsight, it would have been a great reality show.
I would watch it
Yeah. The company. Oh God, we were nuts.
because we got Sons of Guns directly after that. And we see how that ended.
Or started. Like, that whole thing was unwatchable.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it, but I mean, I think the shit at our place, because they had talked to us about doing one with me and Trey Knight before, but so this was Gun Life to Live.
Yeah. He's like, we need a name. We've been. I was like, Gun Life to Live, like the soap opera. He's like, hot damn. Like, dude, it's 10 minutes. Like, I'm going to lunch.
Jose's in this.
I'm out. Yeah, because we had two Davids. You know, everything
Oh yeah,
was a play.
God, David Porter, what a douche.
You don't remember reading? So they were going to portray me as a hillbilly engineer that was super intelligent. You know, pretty much portray me like I really am.
I know,
Well,
honest
I mean,
betrayal.
How would they construe you as a hillbilly?
You tell me.
I don't know. He's got his name tattooed on his arm.
Because no one believes me. People thought I was mythical for a long time.
I mean, you're from Loganville, Georgia. I mean, come on.
Well,
So they were going to do this, and so I don't even remember what happened. What happened to it?
we had a pilot and everything.
We did?
Yes.
What? No.
Yes.
How do we not know about this?
I was definitely not involved. I don't remember signing anything.
No, we probably did.
They had a pilot to pitch. I remember this, and Remington was like, no, you will not portray us this way.
Same thing Reed Knight's dad did. And Trey and I were going to get like $600,000 a year, and it was like 3 months to film these episodes. And he said,
Oh, my
nope.
gosh.
I know, but they were wealthy, you know, and like I was doing okay, but could
That
have
would've
used
been
the money.
fun. That
Yeah.
would've been
Well, with
awesome.
Trey, it would have been fucking great. Oh my God, that would have been a good reality show. Trey's crazy, but it didn't work out. Thanks, Reed Knight.
It's not too late, is it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
We're old now.
My
I
back
don't
hurts.
care as much now, and I ain't traveling around the world. Like, whatever. I mean, I'll go on hunts, but I ain't traveling for them to film us jumping cars and shit. Like, whatever, man. Doing okay now.
Yeah. Living comfy, rolling on.
Yeah. God, such great times, man. What else?
Man.
What else? So what are you doing now? All right. So we talked about all that shit. So you went on. So you went to work at a couple companies. You go to work for BPI and Nate. I mean, he got a little bit of stick up his ass, but he's an all right guy.
He's fair. He's fair on every day that ends with Y.
Yeah, he's a good guy. So you're there now. Man, you guys have seen some spectacular growth, doing cool stuff. What a cool company.
Just my 5 years there is every year.
It's kicking ass.
Yeah.
Man, and I love the fact. I love that, like Remington went in the shitter, which is what they deserve because they made tons of bad decisions. And, you guys are there to take it to the next level.
Yeah, and just kind of leapfrog over that and keep rolling.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's very fortunate to be there. I enjoy it.
All right. Well, I have some questions we're gonna end on here.
Dun,
All right.
dun, dun.
All right. So I want to know this. So as you worked in customer service for BPI, what is the best customer service call you've had? Or maybe the first? I mean, I don't know that I know, but.
What if I can touch base on both?
Okay.
First and best.
Let's have it. First and best. Is Nate, you okay with this? I see you comfortable. All right.
Thumbs up.
We got thumbs up from
Thumbs
CEO.
up.
Let's get it.
First call, shadowing for a week, getting the feel. I've painting a paint booth for 10 years. Introvert, going to the public side.
Introvert.
So I'm going. I'm like, all right, time to spread these wings and fly.
So gross.
He takes everything so.
I just know you two motherfuckers.
Love you.
Back at you. So what happens?
All right, here I go. First
Yeah.
call, 8 a.m. It's like this person couldn't wait. And there's, other people. Here it comes. Thank you for calling, blah, blah, blah. Good morning.
You don't even know your company's name.
I know.
Thank you for calling BPI Outdoors. This is Jose. How's it going?
No,
I blew my foot off.
First of all, why the fuck would you say how's it going? If they're calling you, it's not going good.
Well,
Why would they call you and not the ambulance?
keep in mind.
I know. 911. 911.
Hello, this is Jose.
It's like Richard Dreyfuss and Down and Out in Beverly Hills. We're just running through the house with his cordless. Someone call 911. Someone call 911.
So my reason for answering this is my dude.
That's
I
your
painted.
first call?
I've been hiding.
That's your first call.
So I wanted to make it
I
overly
blew my
nice. I wanted to be overly nice. Like, I'm going to make my team proud. Spreading my wings this time. I blew my foot off. And I go, for real? Like, are you, huh? I just shot my foot off. I go, all right, let me put you on hold. So I start flipping. Because I have a little, like a new hire manual,
yeah.
Which is wildly inadequate.
Nate got you the little book.
We had to revise it.
Cliff notes.
if someone shoots their foot off.
I'm like, all right, lunchtime, break time. Shit. I go, guys. Yeah, they're like, what? You're good. No, what do I tell somebody that blew their foot off? I'm terrified.
That would have been too. That's so great.
And they're like, we have a form, look. All right. And then, we go through the
not a
procedures.
good not a good sign from a corporation.
Our CSR guy. My gosh, I'm like, Kroger, I'm coming back.
You're gonna need
We just get stumped toes there.
I'm coming in hot.
And the guy waited to send pictures in as I was eating lasagna at lunch.
I saw the picture. It looks like lasagna.
That was terrible.
So what'd you say to him? You go back. So the guy blew his foot off. You're like, get hold, please.
I was like, please. Dee, 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 dee. Got him. We have some good tunes when you're on hold there. I'm cool with the tunes.
Oh.
Yeah, so, we have a
Now, every time I
procedure.
watch porn, I'm thinking somebody blowing their foot off.
Dude, it was terrible.
All right. So what happened?
Go through the procedures we have in place.
No. What were these procedures?
You just have to ask the basics,
Like?
why this? Where were you? Was anybody around?
Cover your ass.
Yeah,
shit.
cover your tail.
Okay.
Dude, and And I hang up, and I'm like, okay, I'll get this in the proper hands, and somebody will be in touch.
That was your first call.
Have a good day. I'm like,
Don't blow your other foot off,
please.
dumbass.
You only have one more shot at this. Like, don't. You only have to deal with these people twice.
Walk your ass over to the phone, funny motherfucker.
I know. Dude, it's so that was the most uncomfortable I ever felt. You know, I psyched myself up mentally.
Oh,
like,
really? Because I heard
this.
about you in a porta potty at a concert once.
Mm-mm.
It's more uncomfortable than that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
Diarrhea.
Jesus. Your first customer service call, somebody blew their foot off.
Yep.
All right. Well, well, that's nothing.
I like that one. That was a good
Yeah, that's
question.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so at AAC, we had Corey or David Potter, your supervisor or your next supervisor. Who's the biggest douche? Or who do you like better? I don't know.
Dude, I honestly, David Porter all day.
Really?
Yes. David Porter all day.
Do you know Remington got him to call the Remington hotline and say that Lindsay and I were violating federal law, like anonymously, and we had to listen to it in court, and they're like, Remington played it, and they're like, here's an anonymous call from someone that witnessed their behavior, and we're like, that's David Porter, and who miraculously had gotten a huge promotion and raise.
Oh, I didn't know none of that.
Yeah, that's
His
true.
voice was unique, too.
Yeah, because he sounded like a redheaded douchebag. All right, so David Porter's better. All right. Oh, maybe it's the same question. I don't know. Biggest douche at AAC. Don't say Ethan. It'll hurt his feelings.
No way, I would never.
No, Ethan's cool. Who was it?
Bob Nardelli.
Oh, you were. Well, they
Swinging
Satan.
for the fences.
Yeah, cutting deep.
Oh, my God. He's fucking Satan. In my deposition, when he threatened me in our deposition. He's got, like, wide eyes, too. Like, he's super freaky looking. And, for me, like, I gave no fucks at that point. And he, like, said some shit to me in the deposition. And I was like, got up to use the bathroom, take a little pee. Like, pat him on the back. I'm like, Bob, at least I'm not old.
What'd he say?
He said something.
That probably crushed him.
He's like, sorry about blah, blah, blah. And I got up to go to him. I was like, hey, Bob, it's okay. At least I'm not old. It made me feel so good.
Just cool as hell like this.
Oh, yeah, totally. Pat him on the back. He didn't say shit. He had a security guard in there with him.
Really?
And his personal attorney, all this shit. Because, he's like fucking billionaire.
My
dude.
buddy puts air conditioners in his house now. He
man.
has 12 AC units. Who
Well,
has that many?
yeah, because he's well, tell your buddy I got $5,000 if he puts, I don't know, fecal matter in there and it spreads it throughout the
Pink
house.
eye's not that bad.
We'll come up with something. All right. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. All right. So when you're working for me, you were you were bootlegging. You looked up on YouTube how to make a still out of PVC, and you were making alcohol. You still doing it?
No, but I have a really nice setup that I need to get
Do
rolling.
you know this, Nate? Yo, CEO. So when Jose worked for me, so he was doubling his income by bootlegging alcohol.
Bootlegging. Paying taxes, too.
Oh, you were?
Oh, yeah,
we're
absolutely.
about to send the revenuers over to
No,
your
please
house.
don't.
Yeah,
They have me on speed dial.
So you're not doing this anymore?
I have everything. It intrigues me. I have everything to do it, but hypothetically, yeah, I want to do it. It's fun,
All right.
man. It's
All right.
science.
So
It's
second
cool.
question: your parents know?
Yeah, my dad said, "Quit doing that. You're going to get us locked up."
All right.
And then
Good
yeah,
answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. All right. Next one. What's your favorite truck? Because you're kind of a redneck.
Yeah. Anything with a bow tie, I like them.
So Ford.
Yeah.
Ford's number one still.
Well,
Got it.
That'd
Got
be
it.
Chevrolet. That'd be a Chevrolet. Hey, Chevrolet.
Oh, those French trucks. That's the wrong answer. Favorite Advanced Armament Corporation memory.
Oh, man. This is random, all right? And I don't know why this one sticks out. So on the way to the shoot, we're all in a Sprinter van. Marcus, I can't pronounce his last name. The Swedish
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Me, John Hollister, Corey, a bunch of people are driving.
Oh, Corey.
We get turned around, and we're...
Because Corey's leading the way because that's what
he
Rangers do.
He was driving.
Yeah.
He was driving, but we got put in a bad. I mean, first 48, Memphis, Tennessee. You know where they filmed the show. Like,
Yeah, West Memphis for a while there was per capita more homicides than anywhere in the country.
That's where we were.
Yeah.
Like I seen the van. Just kidding, but it would be there.
Yeah.
And John Hollister speaks up, and I don't know why, but he just wanted Cracker Barrel so bad. He's like, "Where is the Cracker Barrel? We're in a Sprinter van." I go, "We are in the damn Cracker Barrel, and we're just riding through the hood." I said, "This is the Cracker Barrel. Get us out
I
of
get
here."
it. It's racist because you're all white.
They were. I would have been safe.
I don't know. Hard time
Dude,
convincing
I don't
me
know
you're
why that one
Mexican.
stuck with me. It was just. It's like Memphis has barbecue, not Cracker Barrels. 3-6 Mafia in Graceland, not a Cracker Barrel. What, you want biscuits and grits? It was like 110 degrees, and they were wanting biscuits and gravy. I'm like, no, it's
John
barbecue.
Hollister is always so
barbecue
fucking
and
weird about
3-6
his
Mafia.
Or when John was in the back, we almost got arrested at the airport.
Oh, he's like a cop for 20 years. He's like, I'm better at talking shit. And I like talk some shit to a cop, and he's about to arrest us and like tow the car. And I'm like, John, pull that cop shit out now. He was useless. I had to call the chief of police and call in a favor.
They weren't going to arrest us.
Well, yeah, they were going to arrest me, but tow our car and those two motherfuckers. You can imagine John Hollister hitchhiking. He would be dead on the side of the road right now, starved to death. All right, speaking of that, funny motherfucker. I mean, you know, there's me and Nate and whoever, but who's your favorite boss?
Currently, past tense, present.
Yeah.
Remember that time you worked for engineering?
Yeah.
So who was it? Or who is it? I mean, you know, any answer is okay. You can say whatever you want. I mean, Nate controls your salary, and I hadn't shipped your honey badger yet.
I'm going to have to go with Nate in the background, man.
Oh, really?
He gives me the ability to buy barbecue still and stuff like that.
I hope that Nate lets you shoot his honey badger. Well, that's real cute story there, Jose.
You didn't feel me kick you under the table?
Yeah, so Jose, eat a dick, Onate. That's a cool story. So Nate's your best boss ever. Why is he the best boss? Why not? Why not? You know, other people who were your boss.
Come on, man. You know you were.
Just curious.
Shittiest point.
No, I don't know. Tell me why.
Um.
All right. No, I don't even want to hear it. I don't give a fuck. All right. Favorite Bagara rifle.
Oh man. Well,
Let's try that again.
God,
damn it.
can I give two of them that I really like?
Can you kick
That's
it?
not what
Yes,
favorite
you can.
means.
Well,
all right.
They're applications.
Your
They're-
favorite too. What do you got, man? Tell me what's up in that Bagara line. What do I need?
Match wise, I like the Ridgeback.
What's a Ridgeback? What's that?
It's I got the 6.5 Creedmoor in the Ridgeback. It's a gray bow stock, but it's got the big flat bottom. So for shooting matches, it's like boom. I like the big bottoms.
Flat
Yeah,
bottom
flat
girls.
bottom, yeah. For hunting, definitely the Highlander.
What is that? What's a Highlander?
It's a it is exactly that. It's a hunting rifle. It's hinge floor plate, but it's got a fluted barrel. It's just a good damn hunting gun.
So lightweight?
It's fairly lightweight. I mean,
So
now here in Georgia, it's great. That's all I use. But I did just get a honey badger, so who knows?
has it shipped?
It is not.
Then you didn't get one.
Check yourself because you're wrecking your own fucking self. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys do some cool shit. I'm going to give it to you. I mean, I don't know about that fucking answer about Nate. So, your girl wants to know, when y'all getting married?
Dude, she really does.
Oh, she does?
Yes.
Oh, if I'd known that, I would not have done that. My fucking bad. Because all that does is make some shit worse. Sorry,
Nah,
girl.
no, it's
What's
cool.
her name?
Her
Leslie?
name
Shout
is
out.
Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie, little shout out.
Yeah,
Good
he
girl.
said nothing but good things, and you're incredible, and
Yeah.
you put up with his ass. Ooh.
Yeah, if you can put up with me, look, I'm looking at you, Leslie. You got this.
Wrong camera.
I'm cross-eyed. I don't know. Nah, she's a good girl.
Cross-eyed.
She's a good girl. I'd marry her.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I
a vote
would.
of confidence.
No,
Leslie, it sounds
no.
like you can do way better. I hear Corey might be on the outs with his woman. Maybe you can get hooked up there.
Nah,
No?
Not for me.
Can you do better than Leslie? Is there a better woman in the world?
hell no. I can confidently say that. Absolutely
Then
not.
what are you thinking? Are you the best dude in the world?
Shit, no.
Dude,
Dude, no way.
fucking lock it down.
I am. It's just
Really?
Yeah.
You need a loan
shit.
for a ring? I got a couple diamonds up there.
Nah. I got it.
So
at your
Anyway.
wedding, you can have a mystery shirt.
Your wedding.
Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna do the mystery shirt. What is this shirt you got? Poor man's Pappy.
Yeah, man. You're a bourbon guy.
I am. I like the free stuff though, not the shit I pay thousands of dollars for.
I know. So yeah, Ethan, this is poor man's Pappy. Just a little bit of
It's a
Bill
recipe.
Murray
Recipe.
Top secret recipe for the poor.
You know another cool shirt?
I don't know.
I like Bill Murray.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, the chive. So tomorrow our mystery shirt drops. You got 1 day to go on our website, buy the mystery shirt. So not only do you get an awesome shirt, Jose, which I like to think is a real penny peeler.
Sure.
You know, you and I don't need that because we got our dream women.
Yeah. That's
Shout out to Leslie and Ivana. And not only is Ivana smart and funny and feeds us until we want to puke,
dude.
incredibly beautiful and witty. Oh my God, she's
You're gonna
funny
look
as
like
fuck.
me next year.
Oh my God,
She cooks
if
a
I
lot.
could be so lucky. So, but you know, our mystery shirts are dropping, and you get the mystery shirt, which makes you incredibly handsome, but also gives you the opportunity to not only win a Q product, which if we sell enough, which after the first day looks like we're well on the way for somebody to get a gun they could never afford to buy.
Yeah.
Maybe a silencer, maybe some
Good
other stuff. But I also heard from the CEO of Bagara that there might even be another rifle.
Whoa.
One of your new little BMRs.
BMRs.
Yeah, the micro.
Oh man, that thing's cool.
And if that tight motherfucker donates that, we're going to put a silencer on it, and the winner is going to get they're getting a whole
Did you say donate?
donate.
Oh.
Yes. Donate. How about that? So we're going to donate, Nate, one of those BMRs. We'll put a silencer on, we'll put optics on both, and somebody is getting thousands and thousands of dollars worth of prizes just for buying a fucking shirt.
Which will be cool as hell. The
Oh
shirt
my
is gonna
God.
be awesome.
And I tell you what, if we sell enough, you know what I'm going to do, Jose?
What's that?
How many plane rides you taken in your life?
6.
Oh, that many.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
so
No.
you're up there now. You're a veteran. Okay, so one more is not going to hurt you. Lucky number 7 is going to be Jose. Bringing you your prizes to your door, tickling your woman's fancy.
Drinking
give
your
it-
milk.
What?
Whooping your children.
Okay. So Q is not sponsoring and or sanctioning what the fuck he said.
We have a we have a FedEx account. That shit will be
No,
shipping.
I was just saying everybody drinks milk, so I would give me a little.
Jose's going to stay in Georgia with Bagara. Who knows what the fuck they're
I'm
doing.
gonna
at that
eat your
place.
bananas. Peel
No.
your cucumbers.
Okay, so never mind. Jose's not showing up.
I'll email you.
We won't give them your email address.
You will do nothing.
I'll be registered.
Yeah,
Aren't you already?
Not for voting.
Yeah, none of your people
Dude,
are.
I'm terrible
Oh.
with words. I'm gonna float home now.
So anyway, mystery shirt. Buy your mystery shirt. You're going to have an opportunity to win something awesome from Q, but we got Bagara. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead. Our next podcast is with Todd Askins of Tactical Distributors. I'm going to throw him under the bus. I'm going to obligate him. He's going to donate something, which I imagine will be some backpacks or cases to hold these guns. Somebody is getting hooked up if we
Big
sell enough
time.
guns.
Damn.
Nope. Personal delivery.
Personal delivery?
I won't drink
Can we
milk. I
trust
swear.
those?
I swear I won't drink
No,
milk.
not from him.
Yes.
Oh, from who? You?
No.
Who?
Tactical distributors.
Oh, Todd. I don't know that he'd do it.
Well,
We'll send Jay. So
Jay.
if we sell enough, you're going to get a personal delivery, and that will probably encompass other things. I don't know. Like, I've been wanting to get a new truck. Maybe we give my Suburban to somebody with the truck vault and all these guns and ammo in it, and I get a new car.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like that because I kind of need a truck. The Suburban's awesome, but I need
Clean.
something with a bed.
Clean.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice.
I like it. So anyway, well, Jose,
Yes, sir.
man, I love you. I've missed you.
Dude, miss you too.
And-
Even you guys.
So good to see
Yeah.
you.
Hold them back, man.
Well, you ain't
Go
gonna make me cry, but you know, you've always been special to me and Ethan. I mean, in a lot of ways. But it's been so fun catching up with you. Thanks for coming up, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I finally grew a set. And
your biggest hindrance in 5 years was getting on a goddamn plane.
dude, I'm an old-fashioned, just simple. But
I told you I'll drive down there and pick you up.
You won't even let me go to people's house and get milk.
Leslie
Not now.
deserves better. Leslie, if you're out there, baby, put yourself back on Tinder, wherever you found this idiot. You know, Cass, see if you can reel something better in. Anyway, best of luck to you.
Absolutely,
and hopefully we continue to hang out and stay friends and come back and see us soon.
Absolutely, man. I enjoyed it, and we'll miss you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for the alcohol and coconut. Where's the fucking coconut?
Oh, yeah, you jerk. Dude, it's back there.
Somebody may just take it off the table. You know, we
That's
got
3
fucking
flags at
legal and
TSA
stuff.
to get this here.
So Ethan, you see that? Jose just came from Miami. And you want me to go get the drill? We drill this thing and tap into it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
Can we pause and pee break and then
Yeah, we can't. We gonna pour some alcohol in or something?
just fill it and then we'll straw it?
But there's no alcohol in it. So anyway,
Can be.
Jose's nimble ass climbed a tree
With the help of my buddy Paul. I had help.
He did a little boost.
You little boosty.
Fuck, does he lift? How much steroids does he
Dude,
do?
this is all bluff. I mean, I'm just bluffing you right now. It's illusion. I'm really fit. Not really.
So you climbed a tree and cut this coconut down for me.
Yep.
And brought it back. And TSA 3 times has stopped you. And
Yeah, twice. They were like, what is this?
Yeah,
Why
but
do you...
You didn't need to bring it back inside you.
Dude, I didn't want to check a bag.
all right, I'm out. Love you guys.